I'm Alvinette Buchanan, principal here at Mara, and we would like to take the opportunity to welcome everyone to Mara High School, the only place to be. So at this moment, we just want to pause and thank our city's mayor, Mr. Yarber, our district representatives in the building, our Get2College representatives, our graduating class of 2017. Here at Mara, we are so proud of the work that you, along with our graduation coach and your parents, are doing to make sure that you are ready and able to move to the next step. Just at the end of October, I think we were looking at over 25% completion of the FAFSA with our senior class, and so that's just with our first FAFSA day, so we have 2 more on the schedule. Students, we are so proud of you, and just know that everyone in this room today represents support for you while you're here at Mara, but support as you transition to the next phases of your life.
You are probably in one of the greatest moments and opportunities of your life, where you'll get an opportunity to make decisions that will impact whether or not you get the chance to travel to places like Nigeria, and to travel to places like Egypt, or to travel to places in the Middle East like Dubai or other places. But that stuff happens right here. You have to FAFSA. You have to make sure that you put yourself in a position to be able to be sure that school is paid for. You got to put yourself in a position to be sure that the things that you want to see happen in your life, that those things happen for you. So today we come to make a proclamation to you, and says, resolved by the mayor of the city of Jackson, Mississippi, that whereas the citizens of Jackson, Mississippi are committed to creating an infrastructure of opportunity to improve educational opportunities for youth and young adults in order to increase economic mobility, which includes strengthening the education to career continuum and identifying the barriers that work against post-secondary and economic success. And whereas the completion of the free application for federal student aid, which is the first step in becoming eligible for financial aid for college, is strongly associated with post-secondary enrollment. And whereas low-income and first-generation students and students of color have barriers in completing the FAFSA, with more than $3 billion in federal financial aid left unclaimed each year simply because students do not apply. The Get2College Program of Mississippi's nonprofit Education Services Foundation was awarded a national grant on behalf of the City of Jackson to design a citywide FAFSA completion program, assisting not only families in schools, but also building a network of support to increase access to college for underserved public school students in Mississippi's capital city. I, Tony T. Yarber, Mayor of the City of Jackson, Mississippi, do hereby proclaim October through May FAFSA completion season, and urge all citizens to acknowledge and support this vital endeavor. The thing, seniors, that you need to be sure that you do is you better make sure that you count. Make sure that when you leave this place, that everybody here who has had an opportunity to be touched by you, that they understand that they were indeed touched by you.
Today, I'm privileged to come to you on behalf of Dr. Gray and the board, Jackson Public Schools. About a year ago, I had the opportunity to sit with Heather Morrison, with members of Get2College, and talked about how important this grant could be for the lives of the children in Jackson. We looked at all the data out there that supports the fact that those students who FAFSA go on to have better opportunities than students who don't. And so it's great to see that come to fruition. Right here at Murrah, 25% of seniors have already completed FAFSA. Over 400 applications have already been completed for college. We're already seeing the profound impact that this grant is having on our students. FAFSA is the gateway. We have to do that. We have to FAFSA in order to open up the door to our future, to do what needs to be done to better our city and our country.
I work with Get2College, and Get2College is a program of the nonprofit Education Services Foundation, and our mission is to help students get to college. We work extensively within Jackson Public Schools and with the students to help them pay for college through services such as ACT prep, college search, applications, navigating the admissions and financial aid process, and then helping find money to pay for college. Our office is located off Lakeland Drive. I know several of you have been there and continue, hopefully, to use us and share with your classmates that we are here to help them get to college and all the great resources that are available. Get to College has competed with 116 cities across the United States and won a national grant on behalf of the Jackson Public School District and the City of Jackson to complete and increase FAFSA completion rates. We were awarded $55,000 from the National College Access Network, funded by the Kresge Foundation, and thus was born the First You Have to FAFSA campaign, to educate students, partners, the community, your parents, your loved ones, about filing the FAFSA and the first steps to getting money for college. The cornerstone of our campaign is the community partners. So thank you, City of Jackson and Mayor's Youth Initiative, Jackson Public Schools principals, counselors, teachers, and staff, the Mississippi Department of Education and IHL, 100 Black Men, Alignment Jackson, Greater Jackson Leadership, the Parents for Public Schools of Jackson, and the university and college staff, as well as community volunteers such as Phi Theta Kappa.
My name is Stephen Brown. I'm the Assistant Director of Outreach at Get2College, and I'm also a proud alumni, class of 2004, Murrah Mustang. So every JPS school has already had at least one FAFSA completion day, and they've all been really successful. We've been fortunate to have trained volunteers to come help the Get2College staff provide one-on-one confidential assistance to complete the FAFSA and the state grant application. And once again, this is a totally free service. Only takes about 30 minutes. There's no need to fear the FAFSA. You don't have to be afraid. Your parents don't have to be scared of it. We're only helping you get money to help pay for college. Every student should know that you never know whether or not you're eligible until you actually complete the application. So even if you think, well, I'm right on the line, I don't have the best grades, I'm not going to get scholarships for school, my parents make too much money, you never know what you might be eligible for. That's why it's very important that everybody still completes the FAFSA. In just the past month, 280 FAFSAs were completed by JPS seniors in 1 month. A lot of you have already gotten over that threshold and completed the FAFSA. Tell your friends, tell your classmates, tell your family members, anybody you know who's a senior, how important it is to complete the FAFSA so that they can receive this funding to go to college and change their lives, change their families' lives, and change their community.
My name is Mary Sampson again, and I'm the 2016-2017 Miss Murrah.
Hi, my name is Desiree Jones, your 2016-17 Silver Lady.
First and foremost, I would like to thank the administrators, counselors, and teachers for making this a great year so far. It has truly been a blessing to have adults who care so much. The best and most dreadful part of the senior year is trying to apply for colleges and trying to find scholarships.
FAFSA, a free application in federal student aid. The application is what students fill out to find out what they qualify for, meaning what scholarship opportunities they have. It is to be filled out every year so that funds can be appropriated to different students in different colleges. My FAFSA experience was very easy. Get2College had all the information I needed to qualify for multiple grants for colleges in the state of Mississippi.
When I first heard about the FAFSA, it was kind of intimidating, and I thought that the process was going to be long and drawn out. But the representatives from Get2College have gone above and beyond to make sure that I, along with my classmates, are able to fill out the FAFSA. My information was then able to be transferred to the state of Mississippi, which exposed me to a variety of grants and scholarships that can be used during my undergraduate years. My FAFSA experience was quick and effortless, and I encourage every senior to reach out to Get2College so that your experience can be as great as mine. Thank you.
I am Jana Williams, the graduation coach here at the Murrah High School, the only place to be, but I'm a proud graduate of Forest Hill High School. This campaign is very important for all of our seniors, though, at all JPS high schools. We're very thankful for Get2College to pushing this initiative for our schools. Remember, the FAFSA is the free application for federal student aid and is required to receive federal funds. So students, what must you do?
First, you have to FAFSA.
Thank you.